Do you want to lose weight without reducing calories, portion sizes, or eliminating your favorite foods, without increased exercise or fad diets? New research has revealed that we need to consider when we eat just as much as what and how we eat. This science is based off of new discoveries involving our circadian rhythm. The research suggests that being mindful of when we eat can be a useful strategy to maintaining or losing weight. Several articles have been published online and studies have been done to determine the truth behind it. So what is circadian rhythm? Our circadian rhythm consists of a series of physiological patterns that regulate daily functions such as metabolism and sleep. Humans experience a light-dark cycle that is regulated by our core clock, located in the suprachiasmatic nucleus of the hypothalamus, and regulates peripheral clock genes located in organs and tissues throughout the body. The core clock responds to day and night cycles, while the peripheral clocks respond to energy intake. Together, these two clocks create a positive and negative feedback loop which ultimately regulates metabolism as well as other physiological functions to maximize energy efficiency. So why do we care about our circadian rhythm? As the name suggests, there is a healthy rhythm that the circadian clock follows. For example, during our 12-hour wake cycle, the body increases performance with anticipation of activity and caloric intake to fuel the body with the energy it needs to go to school, go to work, take care of children, and ourselves. During the second half of our day, the body starts to slow down in anticipation of sleep. In a perfect world, this pattern repeats day after day, creating that circadian rhythm. As a society, our innate circadian pattern is being disrupted. Working night shifts, pulling all-nighters in college, staying out all night, or simply eating at night are all factors that can disrupt our natural circadian rhythms. This is mostly due to the fact that technology allows us to be active at all hours, whether it's out of necessity or preference. Unfortunately, our bodies haven't caught up with this yet. The impact of circadian health on obesity is valuable information that is not yet fully understood. So far, we know that there can be consequences to health with repeated disruption of the circadian pattern. Some of these consequences include decreased glucose tolerance, insulin resistance, poor carbohydrate oxidation, decreased energy expenditure, abnormal free cortisol profiles, decreased thermal effect of food, and abnormalities in cardiometabolic function. This is just to name a few. Recent studies have been conducted to determine how a healthy or unhealthy circadian rhythm can impact weight management. One study revealed that half of the participants of a weight loss intervention were successful, losing 15 to 30% of their body fat in 21 weeks. The other portion was classified as unsuccessful, gaining 1% of their body weight in the same time frame. The study revealed that the only outlier between the successful and unsuccessful participants was markers which indicated circadian health. Despite undergoing the same weight loss intervention, those with circadian disruption were significantly less successful, with no other significant causes such as caloric intake, meal frequency, composition of meals, or physical activity. Alternately, those who had a healthy circadian rhythm experienced more weight loss at a faster rate. Additionally, this 6-year study evaluated participants who had undergone bariatric surgery as a method for weight loss. Weight loss success was divided into good weight loss responders who lost 67.8% of their body fat, and primarily poor weight loss responders who had only lost 10.8%. What they found was that out of the primarily poor responders, 70% of them habitually ate late in the day or into the night. However, data compared between the good weight loss responders and poor weight loss responders revealed that there were no significant differences in caloric intake, meal composition, distribution of calories, energy expenditure, or sex. Ultimately, the only significant difference was the late eating. This study was originally intended to track sleep habits and BMI. However, the study revealed that it wasn't the differences in sleep duration or quality that led to weight gain. Rather, it was the late eating that contributed to increased BMI. Late sleepers, those who hit their midpoint of sleep after 5:30 in the morning, had a greater BMI and more caloric intake after 8 p.m. than early sleepers, those who had a midpoint of sleep before 5:30. Jenny Craig, one of the leading weight loss programs in America and Canada, has integrated this new circadian rhythm science into a pioneer weight loss program. The classic program is designed to provide pre-portioned meals and snacks that are carefully created by registered dietitians to be in accordance to the daily dietary guidelines. Members eat a balance of carbohydrates, fats, and protein with a calorie deficit appropriate for 1.5 to 2 pounds of weight loss per week. Average weight loss in this classic program is 8 pounds in 4 weeks. Late last year, Jenny Craig introduced Rapid Results, a science-based innovation of their classic program. This new program has members losing an average of 12 pounds in 4 weeks, which is 30% more. Surprisingly, they didn't change the food or the way their program works. The difference is the incorporation of circadian function. Members eat within the 12-hour nourishment period in line with the biological wake period. For example, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Then they fast for the second 12-hour rejuvenation period, in line with our biological sleep cycle. Additionally, they consume a greater amount of calories earlier in the day when our metabolism is in its most efficient state. This is achieved by eating higher calorie lunches than dinners. This program is an excellent and pioneer example of how eating according to our circadian rhythm can lead to more effective weight loss. By changing our behaviors to limit caloric intake to a 12-hour window, we allow our bodies to metabolize energy when it is at its most efficient state. Furthermore, eliminating intake during the second 12-hour sleep cycle can lead to greater weight loss by incorporating intermittent fasting, as well as allowing for a recuperation period for optimum efficiency the next day. Changing when you eat is not only a safe approach to weight management, but it is a no-cost method that can be incorporated to any diet. It's not a gimmick or a diet trend. It doesn't require any special equipment, education, or cooking skills. It doesn't require restriction of certain types of food. It's not an extreme diet such as vegetarian, paleo, vegan, or ketogenic. You can distribute your macronutrients to fit your body and needs, and you can individualize the approach to accommodate dietary restrictions such as allergies or food preferences. Being mindful of when we eat can be just as important as what we eat when it comes to weight management. Whether the goal is to lose weight or prevent weight gain, using our natural circadian rhythm can be an easy and effective method. Integrating this approach to a healthy diet and regular physical activity can maximize weight loss. Future research is needed and should include determining what a healthy circadian rhythm consists of and how it can be disrupted. Studies need to have larger population sizes over longer periods of time. They need to be consistent to rule out any outliers such as self-reported data or poor adherence to weight loss interventions. And finally, there needs to be more studies conducted with human subjects. I hope this information broadens your mind to different approaches to weight management. Thank you for listening.